How do I remove starter on a 27 horsepower Ferris ZTR?
Welcome to Just Answer Small Engines. Let me try to help you. Is this the Briggs twin engine? What have you done? Remove the battery negative cable from battery, then you can remove the wiring on the starter. The starter is mounted with 2 bolts. Remove the bolts on the gear end and the starter comes out. If this is the starter with the 2 bolts under the flywheel, Briggs says remove the flywheel. But if you can loosen the bolts, the outer on is easy with fingers, the inner one a little harder, but can be loosened as you let starter down. Leave bolt in place until you are ready to install the new one, then hold starter up and start the bolt.
It's a twin engine type. I've removed rear shock, hydraulic reservoir, battery disconnected, shroud. The mounting bolts seem too close to the tray/guard to get my socket on. Only thing I could figure was to remove flywheel and tray/guard. Briggs, Ferris ZTR tractor/mower. Oil tube seems to be blocking other mount screw. That is if both mounting screws on gear end of starter.
Oil tube as in oil filler tube? The oil filler tube should have 1 screw holding it at the top. Remove the screw and the oil filler tube should come out of the block.
Okay, what about the lack of clearance? 1/2 inch socket won't seat on screw head. This tray or cover seems to be blocking direct shot at screw head. Yes, oil filler tube, didn't see bolt holding it in place, however.
Works best with 1/4 inch drive socket with 1/4 long extension, and if the gear on starter is in the way, raise the gear with a screwdriver.
Gear is not a problem. There's an aluminum tray or cover that runs along the flywheel circumference. The head of bolts are just inside the corner of bend. It fits very close to flywheel with an access hole for starter gear. Very tight quarters. Thought about tapping my socket over the head of bolt to force aluminum tray out of the way. Frame wall is built like a tank, can't get direct access to bolts.
Yes, tap the socket in place if that will get it on there.
Okay, I'll try this. Starter seems very basic in design. I'll probably rebuild it if I can get parts. If not, I'm thinking of buying a quality starter that will last since this is so hard to get to. Any suggestions on brands? Is Briggs reputable? This mower is only 3 years old.
It is very basic, but for what you can buy one for, I don't even put brush kit in. I buy mine off of regular eBay dealers. I get just as much life out of the cheap ones as the name brand.
THX, Curtis, you've been very helpful. I didn't want to take flywheel off, but I didn't see any other way. You've given me the plan to avoid this. I pray this works, and if not, it's worth a shot. I'll take flywheel off as last resort. Briggs dropped the ball on this nightmare design, especially since the starter is so vital a part. THX again, Stephen B., Louisiana.
Thank you. Please rate and accept to close the question. I will be in Shreveport next week.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.